Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is, of course, City Skylines 2 with me, Emori. And we are once again back in the city of Ringholm. To be more precise, this is the Belvik area. We do have a couple options today on what we're gonna do. I'm not sure, but let's just see how it folds out. So, as I said, we do have a couple of choices for today. We could extend the tramway here to connect with the rest of the network. That would of course be good so that we can get some transportation down here. Another choice is of course to expand the Belvik area or possibly doing something around the new subway station up here. And if we do extend the tram, should we go straight ahead or should we go a little bit of a detour and in towards the subway station? I mean, I don't think it's necessary uh, going the detour, but it would be a nice connection to have. The more connection, the better, I think. The more connections, the better for the citizens. So I think we'll do that. But yeah, we could, of course, also connect the subway system here, but that's, I think, further down the line. We'll start by doing a little bit here in the center of Belvik. We'll extend this road here to get the network done like that. Let's see if we can get this straight with a nice degree there, 180-degree angle. That's perfect. Well, almost perfect. We do have grass on the sides. It would be nice if you copy a road that you get the options that came with that road as well. Like, you know, if you had grass, it would add grass. If you have trees, it would add trees. But that's good so far. I do think we could add another roundabout up here now that we have a little bit of a larger intersection. A roundabout would be nice to probably increase the efficiency of traffic in this area. We don't really need it at the moment, as you can see, but I do expect a little bit more traffic to this area as we get growth. So let's start by adding a nice roundabout here. These are all large. I want to go for a medium one or possibly a small one. So we have a small one here. Well, that's maybe a tad too small. So I think we have a medium there. Yeah, let's go for a medium if I can find one. Yeah, that looks good. That looks absolutely awesome. The traffic though is a little bit wonky. It would sort itself out in a minute or two. Yeah, let's add a little bit more housing here for single families. I will use the paint tool there and I will leave some distance there between the main road and the houses themselves. I want to put down some trees or a row of trees. I do believe that trees do something for noise pollution. They lower it, I think. I'm not 100% sure, but that's the way I've heard, at least. So let's see if we can get a nice line of trees. This is nice, but I think that they are a bit too compact. I do want a little bit more distance between them. Oh, I always forget how to do this. So let's go out from this line tool and let's go for the in-game line tool. I do still have the line tool mod installed, even though the game now has a line tool, but the line tool, the mod has more options. So for the moment, I'm going to keep them both, but this is good. This is good. This looks very nice. And I'm going to add a hedge as well. I'm not sure if hedges do anything towards noise pollution, but if it does, it does, which is excellent. And if it doesn't, well, this is just a decorative choice. Yeah, so what do we do now? Do we go for the tram or the houses? Well, I do actually remember now that I do have a little bit of a problem with garbage. Well, we do have enough capacity, but not enough cars. So I think I wanted to build another recycling center. And I think we have enough room here. So let's do that. Let's build a small recycling center right here. the road has been placed with a nice key wall there. If we look money-wise, we're doing well, plus 140,000, which is excellent. But as you can see here, we do have -1 for poor garbage handling services or whatever. So yeah, we definitely need another recycling center. We could do a landfill, but again, incinerator plant, nah, I don't want to do any of that. We do have a Japanese recycling center, though. It's the same. Okay, so the stats are the same, exactly the same, I guess. So we're gonna do. I mean, the Japanese one are smaller, but I think the standard one fits the area very well. You can see it's very snug there. So I think we'll just go for. Yeah, we'll go for. Yeah, if we go for this one, we can fit more industrial in the area. But if we go for this one, it's a snug fit. So I think, yeah, let's just go with this. We don't have any industrial need at all anyway. So there it is. It fits the area well. It fits well. So yeah. Just adding a couple of roads here to prepare the oncoming industrial park. As I said, we have no need, but still we can just prepare it so it's ready when the need arises. I think that should do the job quite nicely. We'll decorate it later when we get some industrial. If we look here, we can see that we are lacking high-skill labor and labor just overall. So we should definitely be focusing on getting some more people in, I guess. And maybe get a university as well so we can get some more high-skill labor. But yeah, so basically we should focus on getting more people in. And up here at the subway station, I do want some, I guess, semi-high rises, because this is an area for poor people, I guess. Well, not just poor people, but we're gonna have quite a lot, I think, of low income residential or low rent building, as they are called. So let's extend the streets here a little bit and then continue with adding some low rent housing. And the first houses are down. These are Chinese, from the Chinese pack, low rent housing. I do think they look very nice. They'll do the job. And for these kind of areas, I do them quite lush. So there will be a lot of decorating done here, with probably a lot of parking as well, and some playgrounds and all that jazz. So let's do that real quickly. And the first area is done. Not too shabby, not too shabby at all. Just adding the last couple of bushes here in the back and probably in the front as well. Yeah, let's add a couple of bushes here and there. But as you can see, adding a lot of greenery to this kind of areas is just gorgeous. I mean, even though this is low rent housing, it's supposed to be a little bit depressing. But I mean, look at this. I think this looks gorgeous. Absolutely amazing. And now we just need to fill in the area here alongside the station. So far, so good, right? I think this looks very, very nice indeed. We were even able to place down some parks underneath the subway tracks there, which is excellent. But yeah, I'm happy with this. And yeah, for this area here, I think we should place down another petrol station or gas station. Gas station number 4. Gas station number 4 is done. And I think this area, it looks like a nice place to live. It really does. I think it does. So yeah. Yeah. I'm happy. I'm actually a little bit unsure about this house right here. I mean, I think we might want to change that out to the Chinese house that we started the build with, but yeah, let's change it and see. And I guess that we are done. The old high-rise is now gone. It's been replaced by, I guess, another high-rise. Of course, not quite as tall. And I think it looks good. I'm not sure if it's better though. So yeah, I guess it's okay, but I'm gonna leave it up to you. Is this better or worse? So we have one more of these pillar supports to place down, and then the station is done. We've decorated it quite lightly there. The pillar supports are of course working to find or to fill the gap between the houses there and the station itself. But yeah, this is quite basic station with some nice shopping in the bottom floor there. The area is shaping up quite well, I think, but we need a little bit more shopping. So let's see if we can place down a shopping center or a mall, perhaps. So let's see if we can find one. There we are. Maybe not. If we go into buildings, and maybe there we are. So we could go for this mall. Both of them are from the Chinese pack. This one fits the bill better. It's the same mall as we got in Newport, but I think we have to go for this. If it's a bit lower than the other one, so I think it fits better. Yeah, this will do. This will do absolutely fine. We'll move it a little bit and do some decoration around it. If we take a quick look here, we can see that we have 1,800 almost residents and 600 jobs in this area, so it's growing slowly but surely. If we look at the city statistics, we can see that we have an unemployment rate at 2.3, 2.4%. I think that's fairly good. We have 22,000 people employed and we have jobs for 27,000. So we need to keep up with the education there. We have 42,000 in total, and homelessness 0.4%. That would be 153 homeless people. I don't think that is too bad. Unemployment rate again 2.4%. I think that is okay. Yeah. And before we end it today, I did decide that I do want to have the tramway coming into this area as well. The more connections, the better. I think it will be better for the citizens at least. So let's start by connecting the tram track. And with that, we have started the city's first low rent district. It turned out pretty nice, I have to say, with a nice mall there close to the station. We did also decide to connect the tramway. So the tramway comes in here, the more connections, the merrier. It's almost connected to the main city. We just have to connect, I believe, this little part right here before we can run some passenger service out. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. And as always, if you did enjoy this episode, please give me a like and subscribe, and tell me in the comments what you didn't like or what you did like. Anyway, I'm just gonna finish up here with a nice view from the station, as you can see right here. And until the next one, have a good one.